Travis.
Yeah, basically after the thing, Travis, yeah. So, I'm going to now turn on the Roll20, so now people can see what we're doing. And we're just going to jump straight in, guys. So if you'd like to introduce yourselves. So today we have Konstantin.
Konstantin Zagovich Marvor. I'm Pandoran, I drink, I'm a Menite. I don't like many things.
True. He likes two things, vodka and his gun.
Yeah. He likes his gun probably a bit too much.
Yes, he does like his gun quite a bit.
The vodka's kind of just at a normal amount for average Pandoran.
Yeah. And then we have Adele.
Adele, Theramite advocate, bona fide simp, makes terrible choices in life, can't hold his alcohol. Will probably die sooner or later, but that's okay because he'll come back as a full lieutenant if he's very lucky, but he's not. Unlucky in love, unlucky in war, but he has good friends.
Fair.
Probably.
If he reads, he's a simp.
Yeah, but he does simp for the ghost soul inside his head, and for the who would kill him if she knew who he was. And then we have
She'd be conflicted.
Jostin.
Jostin Longreach, former trencher, current badass. I don't know, man.
I think badass
Troll
covers
boy. Troll boy with a big gun.
Yep. And finally, we have myself, Luck God or Tom or whatever, and I am tonight's GM, every night's GM. And I also pilot Balasar, the troll of very few words. And when they are, I try to make them cutting. So, it's been a while since we had a session. Apologies for that. It's entirely to do with my problems. Yeah, I've had a lot of uni assignments recently, and it hasn't been great trying to do them in the world we currently live in. But anyway, the less said about that, the better. Let's enjoy ourselves. So, last session, you guys were preparing for the attack that was expected on the Urban Trollkin Creel in Five Fingers. You have good intelligence that tells you that the pirate captain that resides on the Wake Islands, Captain Warnock, is going to attack the Trollkin Creels with all of his gangs under the cover of a I've forgotten the word for a big celebration.
Festival
works. Yep, in the means of one of those. So you did a lot of preparation. You convinced various factions and allies that would not normally work together to work together. Although you did this mainly by not actually telling them and just saying, "Do you want to help?" And you didn't tell them who else was helping, which was probably a good idea because some of them might have gone, "Well, I'm not going to help if he's helping." So we find ourselves the day of the carnival. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. And I'm going to plonk you into your base. So, can you see?
I can see the corner of the room I'm in.
Yeah. So when I said Roll20 updated and it deleted all of the lighting effects, it literally deleted all of the lighting effects. So there's like tiny little candles that I've left around the room, right? And they turned them all off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there you go, look, there's a little candle. Do you see what I mean?
We're just poor. We haven't been able to afford candles or tallow or torches. We just have to make do.
Well, what I figured is we're not going to actually use this room today, so I didn't really bother spending the time fixing it.
Of course, it's the first place you plop us.
Yep, just to let you know how much work I didn't do. So, basically, what I've done is I'm going to be very transparent with this. I am aware that Colin's computer has processing limits, and every time I've tried to do a big grand map, it hasn't ended well for him, with him having to crash out, crash in, and it's not fun for him. So what I've done is instead, I've done multiple small maps. So
Cool.
you guys have the choices of, basically, if you've ever played any of those RPGs where they're like, a big event is going on and there's multiple places you can go and you can pick which ones you want to go to.
Yeah.
I've planned it like that.
Cool.
All right.
More
Well,
or
that's
less experience because you need it.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah, basically. So, if you would like, you can go to what we will call. What do I want to call them all? Okay, it's struggling for even me. What's going on here?
I see.
Oh, there we go. So, I should probably describe the city as you're heading, because I take it you guys you've done all your prep, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
you'll be able to place a few mines that you made, and you have the resources that you've collected, which you can somewhat dish out. Some of the people you've hired on aren't going to be under your control or command of where or when they're doing stuff. And by that I mean the other High Captain you called in. He's pretty much just going to be doing his own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Gravine also is, as she said to you last you spoke to her, she is primarily going to be trying to infiltrate Wernick's main base when it's least guarded and gain evidence that he's a Theramite.
Coward.
Yeah. And then you do have the Trollkin defending the Creel. You have your own Warjack, and you also have told Vab to stay at the base with Tin Boy to defend it.
Sounds right.
Yep. The one thing you haven't told me is which of your NPCs you want to bring with you and which you want to leave at the base. And that's entirely up to you.
Well,
So we have a
base.
fallout shelter, right? A vault where we can stash people in case our base gets attacked.
You don't.
Okay.
We never actually had thralls that were digging you a tunnel this time. In the last campaign, Colin
My heart breaks.
didn't want to use his thralls overtly because it would draw attention. So he just sat them in a room and told them to dig down until they dug like 10 feet down, and then told them to dig out and build basically they dug a basement.
That's kind of awesome, actually. I like that.
Yeah. I think eventually they found a tunnel, didn't they? Anyway.
Yeah, there was a slippery cave. People failed their checks. They fell in the water. They almost drowned. It was hilarious.
It was for me.
That's hilarious.
So you have NPCs that you need to decide where they're going. Abrams.
Stay at the base.
Right. French-sounding bloke that I forget his name.
He should be on the wall with the trolls.
Right.
Was it Francois?
Yeah, it was Francois. Well done. The Gobber Cutthroat.
From when we got mugged in Signar.
Yes.
Yeah, on the wall with the trolls.
4 human cutthroats.
All defending.
The female trollkin with only 1 arm.
I feel like that's Justin's remit.
Oh.
Well, she's your date, so
She
No,
ins-
I don't think that one. I don't think that one was my day.
No, it wasn't. She insists on coming.
Okay.
Mograt.
At the base, definitely.
I thought that Mograt would just get in our way.
Vab is staying at the base. Mac is staying at the base. And that's everybody. So we're going to head on there. I take it you're bringing your heavy warjack.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
It would be the smart plan, I think. So, for the purposes of these maps, I have a few of them planned. I haven't laid walls on them because basically they've got pretty looking roofs, and if I did the drawing borders to make them not see-throughable, you wouldn't be able to see the roofs and it would just look awful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to put you guys on the board. Right, is that... Can you guys see yet, or do you need vision?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's... what I'm going to go with in terms of light is... because it's a festival and everybody's out at night and there's fireworks and stuff, it's going to be dim light throughout, even at night.
Okay.
Enough houses are lanterned up, and it just makes life simpler.
Seems good to me.
And then we need hodgepodge.
So, speaking of hodgepodge, did we bring extra coal to keep his boiler running?
You have enough in his. He's fueled up enough that he'll last.
We have a narratively convenient amount of coal.
Well, all of the books describe them as having like a full load is like 8 to 12 hours of idling time and 1 hour of combat.
Yeah.
And 1 hour is a long time.
It's a really long time.
Bear in mind, each one round is like a few seconds.
6 to 10 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. So don't worry about coal. Let me worry about blank. And if anyone got that future
since
armor
it's
reference.
been a while, does everyone remember their THACO since we're tagged as playing D&D?
What?
That hasn't been a thing in D&D for a long time.
What is a THACO?
To hit AC 0. It's from the 2nd edition.
Okay, you are speaking utter gibberish to me, sir.
It's old antiquated D&D. Don't worry about it.
I will not. So the area I've dumped you guys in is the edge of the Creel kind of borders. So where Balasar and Jostin currently stand, to the right of that is not Creel territory. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. So then... Actually, do you know what I didn't do? I didn't put it in the Discord. I'm going to put it in the Discord, because I didn't put it in Discords, because I'm a silly boy. Sometimes Thomas is silly. Apologies for this, gentlemen.
Oh, just to double check, we did have grenades, didn't we?
Sure.
Or did we decide against grenades? I don't remember.
I know you made some mines. I don't know anything about grenades, but if you've got them, you've got them.
Okay, cool.
I assume you recorded it.
Yeah, that's what we were going to do. We talked about putting grenades on tripwires to blow some enemies up.
Yep. I remember you mentioning. So what I'm going to do Just trying to see at that will do actually. No, they're a bit hard to see. Let's see if you can see these.
Yeah, I can see him.
Yeah. Do you know what? All right, you've got 6 per map.
Okay.
You can pick like the spots, I assume.
Wait a second. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm just going to delete them all because I'm an idiot. Because if I make one of them controllable by everyone,
And then duplicate it.
check that you can now move them. Yeah, cool. Put them where you want. Bearing in mind, if you put them in buildings, they're not really going to do much.
We just make it one giant pile of them. Sorry, which way did we know they would be coming from? From this?
They're coming from the right.
From the right. Okay, from this way.
That's why I put you at the left-hand side of the map.
Yeah. I got you now.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like there are 2 main thoroughfares.
Mm-hmm.
So why? And we've got 6 mines.
Yeah.
So why don't we put one there?
Yep.
One there. And one there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then do the same. 1, 1, 1.
Right. So can whoever's laying them roll me a survival roll?
That
To
should probably be setting them up.
I would imagine thematically it makes most sense. Because this is how
yeah,
well
I just make them. Justin lays them.
this is how well they're hidden. So I can compare it against enemy's passive perception.
Yeah, I will spend a feat point to boost it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Okay. Cool.
Solid.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Right. I'm now going to take you to the next map.
Oh no, it's dark.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
It might be because your character's on from the
Yeah.
screen.
That could do it.
Right, can you see yet?
Nope.
I can see my character.
Yep, that's what I want you to see.
All I can see.
I can't even see that.
Can you now see Hodgepodge as well?
Yep.
Oh, I can
Because
see
you should be able to see him because he's your character. Okay.
Seems a bit small.
It's because he is. I haven't rebiggened him yet. Right, how's that?
Ooh. Now
Yeah.
I see all.
And I said, let there be light.
So, another quick question.
Yes.
Are any of Braveheart's lackeys actually in the Alamo, or is it
You don't know.
just people who wouldn't discriminate against a certain magic user custom?
You don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
She said that she would provide aid. That's all you know.
Okay, rapier for
I'm
me.
sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's up to you, dude. Anyway, so in this section, they will be attacking from the north.
Okay, so it's a lot broader
Mm-hmm.
street.
And the
there's-
bottom left is the Trollkin Creel area. Yeah, so basically from here.
Okay.
Bearing in mind that although I said, you can't put mines in buildings, the main reason I said that is because people live in those buildings. There's nothing stopping people moving through buildings. Excepting bogrants, because it would be harder. Alright. But if you could place your mines, that would be fantastic.
So we've got a bottleneck here.
Yep.
So they have to come down through there. And they're coming from the north.
Yeah.
Like they might come down here. They might come. Well, can they come from here?
Come from where, sorry?
Oh.
No.
No, right, okay. So
This is the northeastern section of the defence. So they're not going to come from the west. So at the most, they might come through these bits.
How about that?
Looks good to me. And we are now going to move on.
Okay.
Apparently there's 2 Adels in this screen.
Solid.
Can we have 2 Adels?
Yeah, sure. And you all need to take willpower checks to avoid killing them all. I was joking.
That's a 16. I think that I've avoided murdering myself, but only just.
I didn't say what the target number was. For you, it was 37.
In a row? Oh, sorry, Adele, you're probably doomed.
18's okay.
And there goes the only person Adele ever truly loved.
Adele?
Himself. That's funny.
It's complicated.
Alright. So... There you go.
Okay.
So
which direction coming from here?
this is the bridge. So this one specifically is the bridge between Hospice and Wake.
Okay.
And you'll be defending the top half. So this map is actually rotated 90 degrees from geographical. If you want to place anything on south of the bridge, the other side of the bridge, I want sneak rolls.
So they're coming from here then?
Yeah. Yeah, anything placed south of the bridge. What? Why can't you see anything?
I don't know.
You should be able to.
No, I don't know.
Refresh your thing, dude.
Okay. Thank you.
Does it work now?
Loading. It's loading.
Fair enough.
Nope, still just a big black rectangle.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh. I just work here, man.
Have you given him sight?
Yeah, he has vision. Yeah, I tried to.
I can see.
What happened?
Hooray, I see things now. I don't know.
What did you do?
Roll20 works in mysterious ways. I don't know.
Or doesn't? Is the...
Exactly. It does or does not work. You never know which it'll be.
There you go. That's your 6 mines. If you want to place any south of the ridge, I want stealth rolls.
Where are we thinking?
Let's get down to business.
They're going to have to come across the bridge.
Hmm?
Can the mines set the other mines off?
Yes.
Can we put them on the bridge?
Yeah, of course you can.
Is there any chance that will blow the bridge?
No. No, they're just
What if
frag.
we put them on the supports of the bridge?
It's a stone bridge. They're frag grenades. They'll do nothing.
You
Good to know.
gargoyle.
Huh? Was?
The goggles, they do nothing.
Yes. The goggles indeed do nothing. Thrill house.
There you go. How about that?
Sure.
I mean, anyone have any better ideas? Please go ahead.
You're the military officer here. Dell doesn't know. Actually, he does know that kind of tactic. Never mind. But I'll trust your judgment.
Never mind. No.
Quoth the raven. Okay. In this one, you're defending the bottom part of the map. So I'm just going to put you down where you're defending.
Okay, and they're coming from here.
They're coming from the north.
Could they come from here?
You would assume so.
What about here?
You would assume so.
And here?
You would assume so. You don't know.
But they're trying to get down through the bottom here.
Yeah. So basically, this bottom row of houses is friendly territory. So they're not going to come from the bottom half for certain. They're unlikely to come from this bit or this bit.
Do we have any dragon teeth or?
You do not,
barricades or
and
anything?
it's complicating
Right.
things.
Okay. We'll just cut them down as they come and build a body from wall from their bodies.
Yep.
Or a body from their walls. Either way.
Body from their walls is good. So you have mines to place here. I would suggest putting one next to this cart on the side where the handles are. So if somebody tries to take cover behind it, they'll have a bad time.
Some of these like sideways that they can try to sneak down, have them explode themselves
Yeah.
when they do so.
Any of you can move them, so feel free. Cool. Ideal. Right, brilliant. So those are the four main areas. Okay.
Cool.
Quick question: can they move between the houses here? Or do they have to go through the main street?
Well, it depends. Like, it's not something that your characters. I don't know. Would they be sitting there thinking, are they going to move through the buildings? Is that something that you guys would be thinking about?
I mean, I assume most folks would be locking up their places since they know this is going to happen.
Yeah. It's certainly not like free movement for them to just walk through a building. So don't assume that if it's 6 spaces, they're going to be able to move 6 spaces, because they wouldn't. They'd have to open a door. They'd have to deal with whatever's in there. So it's like they can move through it, but is it likely?
Right, fair enough.
I just wouldn't overly worry about it. All right. So you do have the choice of playing Johnny on spot as a team and moving from theatre of combat to theatre of combat, or you can do the more team-based separated bit where you play one scenario out and then you run to the next one. It's entirely up to you.
I think we need to stay together as a team, and I'd like to start at the bridge, but I'm quite happy to move if the fighting is such that we need to move.
Good choice in going to the bridge, because that is one where if you tried to go to it later, I would have gone, it's already been taken, because it's the first place they're going to attack.
Yep.
Well, can we put scouts in place who will alert us if an area is flooded with enemies?
Yeah, certainly. You just can tell some of the Trollkin to do that, and they will. The thing that you need to be aware of is every single area really is got party goers and revelers, and you imagine that they will remain so until shit goes down, essentially. This means that you highly suspect that insurgents would have been spread throughout the city before, so yes, the bulk of their forces may be crossing this bridge, but that doesn't mean the other areas won't be attacked at the same time as the bridge. Okay? Does that make sense?
Before we leave base, Adela's going to write a very angry letter to Murtagh and Birchwell Bones and say they've let the team down by not being here.
Okay.
And he's very disappointed in them.
Yep. Sounds about right.
Sounds like a Dell.
Sounds like the sort of thing that he would do. So one of the things that where are they? Oh, there they are. No, wait. I had more than this. I hid them. So please tell me I gave him a profile. I did. I'm such a good boy. Okay. Yep, it did work. Right, so we have a few Trollkin to hang out with you guys in this section. You recognise them as Trollkin. Feel free to look at their pretty little tokens. It's clear to you that these are nearly all just citizens, armed with what they own. Some of them have weapons. 2 of them have got scatterguns.
Yeah, Tom, I can't see what you're talking about.
Oh,
I think we're still on the last page, if that.
my bad.
Okay.
Is that better?
Scattergunners, got a scout.
Career warrior.
Yep. Yeah, I tried to make it a bit interesting.
Oh, another career warrior.
Yep. So you got 2 career warriors, 2 scattergunners, 2 which are armed with pistols and axes, and 1 that looks a little bit more rugged, shall we say, who's also armed only with an axe.
Just the one axe?
Well, he's got lots of axes around his belt, but he's hefting. He's hefting 1 axe.
Okay, cool.
So as the evening starts to progress and the sky starts to dim, you get the feeling that you should probably get to your positions. One of the trolls says, "Are we being as avert to have the warjack stood there?"
I was gonna suggest to have him like, I guess hiding him's hard.
We can't
Put a
hide
tarp-
him, but
You just put a tarp over him; it'll be fine.
well, he can act as a second line. That's fine.
The thing you should be aware of is the fact that the warjack is here. You highly suspect that the enemy would know about it by now. Because, like, this is their island that you're right next to. They're probably aware that you're massed at this bridge.
Yeah.
Balasar is being Billy Big Balls, and he's going to stand on the other side of the bridge.
Solid, solid.
And inspired by this,
So are a couple of the trolls.
that happens.
I'm gonna be up on a roof with my bipod down.
Are you actually climbing up onto a roof?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a climbing roll from you then, sir.
Okay.
Not to be outdone, Adele is going to be standing in front of Balasar.
Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Okay, Balasar looks at you confused. This troll, you notice, make a he makes a roll, a pretty damn good roll, and you see him drop into the water.
We got Mr. hiding in the waterman over here.
Mr. hiding in the water, man.
Yep. So is that where everyone else wants to go? Cool. You start to hear more and more sounds that don't sound like the revelry that's going on everywhere else. Sounds that are a bit more like they're psyching themselves up for something, like a bit like if you've ever been in a town where there's a football match going on and the supporters are raring themselves up to go cause some violence.
Adele buffs himself.
Okay, so is that phantom thingy?
Yeah, Ghost Shroud or something.
The spell that pushes people away if they miss you.
That's the one.
Yep, okay, fair enough. And so down this main road straight in front of you, some blokes armed with... They're visibly armed with weapons, you can see them appear, kind of cheering themselves on. Okay. What you gonna do? They start fronting off from you across the square.
Mark for death on them.
Okay. You can only cast that on one person.
Okay. Then it's going to be the biggest, ugliest one.
So the trollkin then.
Well, I wouldn't say that trollkins are inherently ugly, but
Well,
sure.
It's the biggest one. So Ghost Shroud is the spell that you're upkeeping on yourself. You know that they look out of your normal effective range in terms of
Okay,
spells.
well, I'm just going to wait until they move into range then.
Okay. So you guys are just standing there, not doing anything to confront or not confront. Yes, no?
So if they once they get to about like here, I'll probably put a warning shot to their feet. If they don't
using-
turn around,
Using a 5 gold.
I've got the other gun too.
Yes, but you specifically said you had your bipod out.
True. It's fine. It'll be fine.
Everything's
Fine, I'll put the
fine.
warning shot into one of them. Alright. Oh no, my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Mine has
What does that
too.
Same, I'm reloading.
mean?
Same. Alright. Bear with us, intrepid viewers.
Roll20. We use it because it's free.
Ish.
Yeah.
Ish. Alright there, dear. You're dying. Stop dying. Don't die on stream.
Well,
I have to throw off my headset and do CPR on you.
we at least say do it quietly.
Tom says
Well.
do it quietly. I have to throw off my headset and do CPR on you.
We at least say do
She
it
said she'll
quietly.
be polite about her dying.
Yeah, she's good like that.
Okay, I'm
I mean-
back in the site.
Hello there. How are you?
Because she just watched all of Bridgerton, that's why she's doing it that way.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a Regency era, like, romance show.
It
Oh, okay.
is what was that? It's like a romantic comedy split across 10 episodes, and it's set in Regency England.
Oh, okay. So not my thing then.
Probably not. It's usually not her kind of thing.
It's it's okay. It's perfectly all right. It's quite interesting. It's well cast.
So are you guys all in now?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So seeing you guys just stood there not doing anything back, they start slowly moving forward. Some of them are banging weapons on pieces of armor. Somebody's pre-measuring. Do you not do?
I want to hail the lead trollkin.
Yep. You can certainly do that.
I think I'm gonna bellow out for Kith and Creel and then take a shot at this guy as he comes around the corner.
Okay. In which case, because we haven't actually rolled initiative yet, I am going to allow you all a surprise round. So you all get to do one turn, and then we roll initiative.
Sick.
Okay.
Boom.
Okay, so that guy is turned into jam.
You see, when you get hit with basically the equivalent of an anti-material rifle in the Iron Kingdoms,
You
you're gonna
don't
have a
tend.
bad time.
Yeah, so his chest cavity is missing.
Sick.
Yeah.
And I imagine he has the time to look down and see that it's missing.
Nope.
Before.
Nope. He has no no conscious function.
Should I roll Intimidate?
I mean, you can do if you want. If you want to use the rest of your turn to, because you are a skilled character, so you technically could fire again.
I could fire again.
If you want to, you can use a part of your turn to intimidate to try and get some sort of bonus. It's up to you. You'd have to tell me what you're saying, though.
No, I think I'll just continue picking off
Okay.
scrubs.
Sure.
Target a roll. Let's go into. I mean, I guess his buddy, because his buddy's right there. Boop.
Okay, so you
I don't know why it said it's zeros on all those, but it does.
because I haven't done stats for every single enemy.
That's fair.
To make it a bit more interesting, like there's two different poses for crossbow dudes. But like I was sitting there thinking when I was prepping for this session, I was like, do I really want to stat 2 identical guys, just because I've given them different.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, so I kind of didn't.
Yeah.
That guy, his entire arm comes off, the right hand one that was peeking out around the building, and he lays to the floor screaming as he bleeds out.
Sick.
Anyone else taking their turn? Because you can basically just take your turns.
I'm going to cast Mark for Death on the big ugly troll.
Yep.
And then I'm going to call out to him and I'm going to say, how much do you think Dunia loves you today? Face me in single combat, or face my friends.
So I want a. Oh, I want to say intimidation, but
Negotiation?
yeah, either of them. Player's choice. Intimidation or negotiation, whichever you prefer.
Well, he's being friendly about it, so it's going to be a negotiation. Although I hit it. Is it going through?
Yeah, it's gone through.
Good.
So he falls for your thing. So in his turn, he will only move towards you. And you said you cast a spell at him, so you actually need to cast that spell. Do you want me to do it for you, or are you able?
I think it's working today, but
Okay.
I can't actually target him. I've tried clicking on him, but it's not working.
We'll just roll it without needing to click, and I'll tell you if you hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool.
That spell doesn't actually do damage, so.
Yeah. 2d6 plus 0.
No, it's not a damage spell.
Yeah, I realise that, but
Yeah.
I've just checked the roll.
Yeah. I don't know why that happened.
And for our viewers, Mark for Death means the target loses stealth, -2 defense, and friendly ignore line of sight.
Yep. So they can just you can see through him basically. So who's next? Just you can go in whatever order you want. It doesn't really matter.
What's Balasar doing?
Balasar is going to move in front of Adele because Adele is a idiot.
A loon.
Yep. And the Trollkin are going to form a defensive line around Adele.
I have a question in regard to the Trollkin.
Yep.
Do they benefit from A, the intellectual bonus, and B, battlefield coordination?
Depends if you're talking to them. So basically, like rules as written, no, but in terms of how this game actually works in my world, if you're telling them things and they're inclined to listen to you, they'll benefit.
Okay.
And currently, they will listen to you. Because they know who you are and they know what you're doing.
Okay. What about River Troll Man?
Yeah, he was just sneaking to try and.
He's hanging.
Yeah, he's in. There's a little boat underneath him. Look.
And the gunnery trolls, are they lining up on the far side of the bridge?
Yeah, their intention is to hold the line.
Okay. So,
should the melee ones fail to hold back, they will provide covering fire, is what they've told you before this happened.
okay. So, I'm trying to think of how to do this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that. So, reminds me, Jack Marshall rules in IK.
Pretty similar.
Do the drives before the Jack moves?
If you want him to benefit from them, yes.
Which means I need to activate before the Jack activates.
Will you activate in the same initiative step anyway?
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is, if for example, if I, like, in my activation, move out of command range.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry too much. You'll just say that if you wanted him to run, he'll still run.
Okay, so I want him to run. That's the drive that I'm going to give
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
I'll get
that's
a free.
fine.
free action
He
as
runs for free anyway,
Okay.
by the way, because you've upgraded his boiler.
Yeah, that's true.
So you don't have to give him a drive to tell him to run anymore. He just
So
does it now.
I'm going to go to there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to shoot him.
Cool.
Okay. I've got a head cannon in my left hand.
Sure.
And the new gun that I haven't named yet in my right hand.
The new gun being your Mechanica.
The Mechanica gun that has accuracy rune on it.
Yeah. Did you put the accuracy one in your offhand then?
Accuracy one's in the offhand, yeah.
So basically, there's no penalty for you now.
Well, the only situation where I'll be able to use both is if I use double fists. Anyway. So.
Well, not necessarily.
Well, yeah.
Say you be in an action resource environment where you fired a head cannon, which is in your good hand, the turn before, and you haven't had a chance to reload it. You can simply fire using the wrong hand as your normal attack.
Yeah. Right. Where am I? Basic. No. Combat. That's the one. So yeah, that should hit him. And does 8 damage.
Yeah, he dies.
And then my second quick action to reload.
Yep.
And then this fellow here is going to run to this corner and fill in the wall.
Did you all already roll initiative, or has this got the previous rounds? Yeah, I'm going to clear it. Okay, I'm going to clear it.
Do you want us to roll?
You can if you're not already... If you're still doing your turn, just do your turn.
I've done my turn now.
Right, then, yeah, do your initiative. And then I'm going to roll them. So label trolls, and they will get a round calculation of. I'll give them a. So, okay. Add. And then we'll roll 13. Okay, cool. And then we do descending, and Joston, unsurprisingly, you get to go first.
Woo. Okay. Well, I will use my free quick from rapid reload. Instead of bullets again. And then I will fire at this guy.
Okay.
Targeted roll. That guy.
Okay. So hitting him square in the upper left leg, it removes his leg, and he falls to the ground in a pile of his own blood.
He didn't need it. He wasn't using that leg. It's fine. Then we'll just load another round in for my my other quick action.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be me.
Okay. Battle style. Balanzar's going to hold his ground.
So, with all this killing and death, is it safe to say that Adele's souls are at max capacity?
What's the range on your
Soul collection.
42.
Oh.
So yes. The answer is yes, you have 3 souls.
Wonderful. Note to self, only use 2 of them.
Mm-hmm. Constantine, it's your turn, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to walk to there. I'm going to... I can't remember what it's called, but there's one that allows the Warjack to double move.
Okay.
Let me have a look. Find the...
Is it one that you specifically have, or...?
It is...
Because a bunch of the drives are ones that you would pick up as level ups.
Drive Pronto, it's called.
Oh yeah, and you took that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just basically means he gets to move.
Yeah, I'm just going to find the exact wording, because I don't want to mess it up.
Alright, no worries. Oh, I've got it here. This character can make a quick action to use Drive Pronto. The Warjack immediately makes a full advance, so you can do it. You can do it. It's not. It moves twice in its activation, so you could use it to basically get budget repo, or you could use it to increase its threat range.
Yeah, I'm going to use it to increase its threat range.
Yep, sounds good. Remember that yours is currently armed with a cannon and a halberd.
Yeah. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, that's how far your guy moves.
Yeah. And then it's Constantine's go himself.
Uh-huh.
So he's
because you took an ability where you got a free quick action, didn't you?
Well, it's a free quick action because he's got some Jack Marshall ability that gives him a quick action.
Yeah.
It is. I will find it. Hold on. It is Ace Commander.
Yeah, it just gives you a free quick action for your Warjack every turn. It's a really good one because it does mean that you can still spend one of your other quick actions to do another one.
Yeah. Right. So I'm going to shoot the bloke here.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
This one.
Yep.
The one behind the dead guy.
Yep.
With head cannon.
Mm-hmm. Basically, for the whole of this, you don't have to do targeted rolls if you don't want to. So you sadly miss with that attack.
Right, we use feat point to reroll.
Okay.
Down to 3.
Mm-hmm. Oh, down to 2, you mean?
Yeah, down to 2. Sorry.
That's
that one hit.
Yep. And that one snaps the guy's head back as the round impacts with his forehead.
Which gives me a feat point back.
Uh-huh.
And then my other quick action is to reload.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, these guys shouldn't really be giving you feat points anymore, but for now they are. They might stop later.
And then it is the Warjack's go.
Yep.
and the Warjack is going to charge
Mm-hmm.
here. Can it charge?
I don't know where you're trying to put it, but also charging usually costs a Jack Marshall.
All right, so we'll just walk then.
Yeah, I mean you don't need to charge.
Find the. Yeah, so it's going to walk and stand here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have a go at the troll.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Where is it? There it is.
Okay, so it does 4 damage to the troll.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
That seems like that was a really bad roll.
It was, yeah. You rolled double 1.
Oh well, never mind.
These things happen.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Now it's the thug's turn. And this thug is going to charge the Warjack. Because he doesn't want to die. So that says 3 damage, so it will do 2 damage to the 3.
Are you going to mark it? Do you want me to?
If you wouldn't mind, that would probably be easier.
3.
Yeah, 2 to the 3. This Trollkin is going to charge.
Okay. How can that Trollkin charge? It's already engaged.
Same as in War Machine.
Can't charge a model you're engaged with.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
You totally can. You totally can.
3 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, you totally can. I have people like turn after turn charging left and right across my hurricane.
Yep.
Yep. So he does 1 damage to the 1.
It's been a while since I played.
Yeah, it's fine, dude. Don't worry. So this guard is going to charge the Warjack. I know what you're thinking. What's a guard doing there? Turns out some off-duty cops are arseholes. So he will do 2 damage to the 3. Okay.
Okay.
Balasar's angry, by the way.
He's super pissed.
You hurt my buddy Warjack. So this crossbowman is going to shoot a bolt at the nearest Trollkin. So he hits. And do you want Balasar? Because basically I can't really control Balasar outside of telling you what Balasar would do. Do you want him to shield guard is the question that I'm asking.
Is it the side of thing he would do?
No, he would always try and do that kind of thing, but
Yeah,
it's basically do you want him to hold back his shield guard for you guys or not?
No, do it.
So he shield guards it then. Balasar's current armor. What is it?
Pretty high.
Yeah, so he's going to be getting his better version of his defensive line, because these guys also have defensive line. So he'll be gaining +2 armor.
Sick.
So he is normally armor 16. He's currently armed with an axe and his shield, so he's going to be at armor 18. Then he goes up to 20 for being base to base with 2 guys. Well, base to base with anyone. Oh, okay. Have a good one. And then 22 because he's angry. Okay?
Yeah.
And the crossbow bolt does nothing.
It just like bounces off of his forehead.
Yeah. And he screams.
You
So,
want me?
you what, mate?
He'll 1v1 you.
So another crossbow guy. Oh wait, are the crossbow guys? Yeah, they're now anyway. So he's going to come up and he's going to shoot at the Trollkin on that side. He hits, and he does some damage.
How dare he?
Yeah, I know. And then another crossbow guy comes up, and he's going to do the same thing.
Oh.
He hits, and he does some more damage. Okay.
Sorry, I haven't taken sentry yet.
Yep, I know. It's. Oh, do you have sentry as well now?
No, I don't. I haven't taken it yet.
It's a good ability for you.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
There's a big flowchart of abilities that I wouldn't mind having.
Excuse me while I populate.
You're good.
I know. I think that's it. Let's chuck another one of them in. Okay. Okay, cool. So now it is. So thugs are gone, Trollkin's gone, crossbows are gone. Now it's the troll's turn. So this one on the right is really pissed off, and it breaks ranks and charges this guy here.
That's fair.
Well, they're not soldiers like you guys.
Yep.
Massive. You guys, can you see my rolls or not?
No, not at the moment.
All right, okay. I'm going to turn off the GM mode. He double wand it. He absolutely shit the bed. This one, however, is holding the line. And then this one is going to make a strength check to climb up, and he did. So he is now up here. And these ones up here are holding the line. They are not going to... They've been told, shoot anyone that crosses the bridge. So they're not going to let you guys down in that regard. It's Jostin's turn.
Oh boy.
Just 1 second. Hey there, Veskin. Thanks very much for that subscription. And he says, for the Creel.
Yeah.
For the Creel, indeed. 7 months. Thank you very much, Veskin. I appreciate it. Right, so what's Balasar up to?
I don't know what Balazar's up to, but Justin's
Sorry,
about to
I meant Justin.
dome.
I'm a bat.
I'm gonna dome someone. Let's fire at this guy. Damn it.
Which guy are you firing at? I did not see your tag.
This guy.
Okay, gotcha.
So first one at him. Making me scroll down.
It's going to be a bad time for that guy.
Pew.
Okay, so you hit him and smear a red mist across the side of Hodgepodge.
And then second one of the guy that's next to him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and that guy also covers Hodgepodge in Viscera.
I feel like at some point they decide they're having a bad time.
So next is Balasar. Do you want him to continue holding the line, or do you want him to weigh in?
What would he do? What's his natural?
He wants to keep you and Adele safe.
He's probably going to carry on holding the line then, isn't he?
He's going to stand there and tank then. He he's carrying his Orgoth shield and an axe, and he starts gently tapping, and for him gently, still loud, tapping his axe on the shield to intimidate. It is now Constantine's turn.
Just a quick question. Am I actually on the initiative?
I'm going to guess no, it's your turn. I'm just going to put you in. I'm just going to slide you in at 22.
You got a 19, so...
Oh, you got a 19, right? Okay, I'm going to put you in.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, it was a 19.
Well, I was silly. Sorry.
No. It doesn't always slide in.
It means you missed a turn, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was kind of watching it and going, when's it going to get to me? Oh, we've gone around the turn order again. I should say something.
Yep. Unfortunately, that means that Adele was pondering. So, Constantine, it is your turn, sir.
Right, okay. So I've just checked it, and I am movement 7. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, you increased that a while back, I think.
Yeah, no, it was the last.
Oh, right, okay.
The last thing I had.
Well, we haven't played for a while, so it's understandable.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. Is he obscured at all?
The closest one would have cover. The other guy would not.
Okay, I'm going to aim then.
Okay.
Just check my command. Is 54 feet.
Oh yeah, you're fine, dude. You're fine. Your command range is ridiculous.
Right, so I'll use the drive to boost damage
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll use a drive to boost damage on the Warjack.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use my combat action to shoot the dude at the bottom, the one who's not in cover.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
There we go.
Okay, so the one that's not in cover, he has a bad time.
The worst time.
Yep, he dies horribly.
Anyone need a feat point?
I think I'm good.
I think everybody's still full at the minute.
Okay.
Just going to check that Balasar is actually full. Yeah, he is.
Then I'm going to reload.
Yep.
Chink chink. And then...
do the Warjack?
The Warjack. So with the halberd... where are we? Combat. Halberd. On the troll.
Yep.
Because fuck that guy.
Yep.
So that hit.
So that halberd skewers him through the stomach, and as the halberd is removed, his entrails pile up on the floor, and he clutches them and falls to the ground silently.
And now it smells even worse.
Yep. So now it's the thug's turn. So this thug is going to charge the Warjack.
This one? Yeah.
And it will do no damage. And then this guy is going to charge the Warjack. And he will do 1 damage to the 2. And then this
son of a bitch.
This guy will charge the Warjack. And he will do 4 damage to the 4. This guy will charge the Warjack. And he will do no damage. And then this guy will charge. Yeah. This guy would. It does because he's got gang, but so technically one of them should have done more damage, but I forgot because I'm bad at the game. And this guy will do 3 damage to the 4. I'm probably starting to do stuff now.
Oh.
Okay, and then it is Adele's turn, I believe. Nope, the Trollkin, who is dead, and yeah, Adele.
Okay, well, I'm going to get an incoming call in a couple of seconds, so I'll keep this brief.
Yep.
But Adele is going to be singing the Grey Lanterns theme song, which is Constantine killed him clean, ran him through, and the rest of what happened to that poor sport who used to be our employer.
Yep.
And Adele, feeling inspired, is going to charge this chap here. And my next question is, did we ever actually buy him that rapier, or did we not?
Constantine gave you one as a gift.
Right, I don't have the stats written down.
Right, just roll and I'll tell you what happens.
Alright.
I'd rather not bog up the session.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You've definitely got the sword that Constantine gave you.
Yes, I think so, unless you said that it was his family heirloom. And
No, it was a sword cane.
Okay, then yes, that one he has.
Awesome.
Yeah. Constantine bought it for you.
Yeah, that one I definitely have.
Mm-hmm.
I know that last time we were talking about a rapier, but I don't know if
I don't know if it happened or not.
No, I don't remember.
I know we got a mechanical gun, but I can't remember anything else. I think you figured you barely need combat anyway because you've got magic.
Yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's my attack.
Okay, so that guy is fine. You should. Can you roll one more d6? You charge. Do you get extra dice damage when you charge? Just roll 1d6. Okay, cool. Yeah,
okay.
you did some damage to that guy. Okay, are you doing anything else with your turn?
I might use a quick action to cast bleed on him if.
Yeah, you totally can. When you say you're going to get a phone call, do you mean you're going to have to go in a sec?
No, it'll only be for a few moments.
Right, okay.
Back. But if you could just pilot Adele and just have him defend.
Yeah, no worries. I can do that fine.
You know how Adele.
So you're casting bleed at the same guy?
Yeah, I'm going to cast bleed at the same guy. I figure that I'm in range, so.
A little bit. Yeah, so you kill him.
Wonderful.
And the spell sucks the essence, the vital essence, from his body.
So, I'm going to maintain my spell and do my thing, and that's me done, I believe.
Okay, cool. So now we are on to the trolls, who have a 37 for some reason. They should not have a 37. They should be on a 17. Yeah. So this one here, seeing how swamped down the Warjack's beginning to get, charges in. And it's going to attack. So it hits. And... injures this guy but doesn't kill him. And then this one over on this side does the same thing. So we are going to get another hit, and that will actually kill that guy. Chops his head off with his axe, and the head goes flying across the alleyway. The other trolls hold the line, except this one actually, who sneaks to the corner of this building, and he hides, but not very well apparently. All right, so we are now on. Why is it increasing their fucking stats? This makes no sense.
Oh, no.
Hasn't done it on anything else. I'm just going to remove it and put 13 back. So, crossbow guys. So this one down here is going to walk up and shoot the Trollkin on the left. So he hits, and he does some damage. And then this crossbow guy is going to wander up as well. And he's going to shoot the same Trollkin. He hits, does no damage. This one on the corner, he's going to stay where he is and shoot the Trollkin. He hits quite readily, and he does a powerful hit on him. That Trollkin is looking a bit woozy, the one on the left now. So this guy that stood on the corner is going to shoot at Adele. He misses, unsurprisingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy is he in range? Yeah. He is going to shoot that Trollkin. He hits. He does no damage. And then this guy is going to do the same thing. And he hits. And he does decent damage. Okay. And then this one at the bottom is going to move up to here. And he's going to also shoot at that Trollkin in the front. By the way, this has made Balasar angry again. Because, of course, it has.
Yeah, of course.
And that is enough to bring that Trollkin to his knees, I believe. No, he's got a little bit more left in him. And then the last crossbow guy is going to walk over here and shoot that same Trollkin. Hits. And that's enough for a tough check, which he passes. So he is now knocked down on the ground. Okay. With the crossbow guys done, that's everyone done, so I can hopefully reorder this and have... Yep, Adele is now in the turn tracker like normal. So that's good news. So in a second it will be Jostin's turn.
Okay.
Why?
Stop parodying my life in my RPG.
What?
Okay. So I think, I think I'm gonna switch over to the repeating rifle.
Yep.
And take some shots at actually.
So remember, it will cost you a quick action to stow a rifle and a quick action to draw a rifle.
Might actually. How close are these chuckleheads?
So
toss a grenade action.
yeah, you have a grenade bandolier now, so you can draw a grenade and pull the pin for the cost of one quick action.
Yep. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and toss a grenade at
The closest one.
Yeah, the closest one.
Yep.
This guy here.
Yep, cool. Works for me.
See how it goes. I've never done. Ah. Okay.
So is that using your thrown ability?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you hit, and you do some damage to that guy. And then I need blast damage rolls for the other 3. So if you just roll 1 for the guard, and then just roll 2d6 3 times.
Okay.
And there's actually something that I actually need to check right now, actually. Oh, sorry, nearly picked up Constantine. And you are still in Constantine's command. So actually, that guy that you hit with the grenade dies.
Sick.
So I'm just going to move him over here so I can actually get the token marker effect on him. So a POW 6 will do a bit of damage to that guy. And then it will do a bit of damage to that guy. And then it will do a bit more damage to that guy because you rolled higher.
Solid. And I guess that's me.
Yep, okay. And your intention was to stow your Ravener rifle
I
this
can
time?
just, like on the iPod, so I just
Yep.
let go of it.
Yeah, so you're just leaving it resting on the roof. That's fine. Constantine, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I will tell you what that was about later. I mean, it's not this game, don't worry.
All right, so it's no big deal then.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think. Oh, they're just out of range. That's annoying. What about these idiots? They're out of range too. Okay. So we're going to give a boosted damage roll to the Warjack, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing as I can't give it ancillary attack. I haven't got ancillary attack.
I mean, to be honest, I'd give it boosted hit rolls because it's PAL 17. 18 with the intellectual bonus.
Okay, we'll give it a boosted attack roll then.
Yeah.
Then Constantine is going to move to there, which I think is how far he needs to go to be in range.
Yep. I believe so.
Okay. Feet point, and I'm going to fire both guns.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go get some.
So I am looking forward to not having to spend feet points to do this. So that's the normal one.
Yep. So hits and which one did you do that on?
So that's the top one of the two.
Okay. So you rolled a 22. No, he's not dead.
Okay. So then, seeing that he doesn't go down, with the other one at the same target.
Yep. Okay. Now he goes down. Cool.
Quick question. Can Constantine give feat points to our Trollkin allies so they can restore their own health?
How?
They have the
they don't have feat points. They don't have feat points, dude.
Ah.
They're not player characters.
Be a lot cooler if they did.
Yeah, I know. But it would be a lot more. Even 1 feat point makes their power level go up considerably.
Does anyone need feat points, by the way?
I don't think so.
Because anyway.
Because you've got loads.
I got one back.
Yeah.
I'm then going to use my remaining quick action to reload.
Yep.
And then, use my remaining quick action to reload. So I've got my head cannon loaded for my next go. And then the Warjack. Which one? He's going to hit. He's going to swing for this guy here.
Sorry, which one? Yep, got you. The guard.
Yeah. With the halberd.
Yep.
So that hits a lot.
Yep.
I didn't even roll boosted.
So you did. It did a 24, which is enough to kill that guy.
Okay, so they've got 12 health.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, you left him on 2 health on the previous one.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So.
That's me done.
Yep. Balasar. What do you want Balasar to do?
I think we might want to start pulling back a bit, because there's a lot of dudes.
Yeah, can he pull the
Everyone's gonna
wounded
get us around.
Trollkin back over the bridge?
That's not a physical thing that he can do. No.
How sad.
Because he'd have to move forward, do some sort of strength roll or something, and then he can't move again. So Constantine could tell him what to do at the end of Constantine's turn.
Who am I telling to do what?
Balasar.
I don't have any quick actions left, so...
You don't need a quick action to just tell one of your teammates to do something.
What, to wade in?
Well, do you want him to wade in? Do you want him to hang back?
I think we should probably start pulling back, just judging on how many dudes are down there.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea.
Right, Balasar says, what about Hodgepodge?
If he lives, he lives. It doesn't matter. If he dies, he dies.
Just a GM note, you could spend a feat point to get an additional quick action to use Pronto.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I was thinking of using an additional feat point to reload the second gun. But I've got the 3 action next turn, so I could Pronto him out.
Yeah, but there's a lot of dudes that are going to be engaging him before that, is my point.
So how many is he engaged by now? 3?
Yeah.
3.
And it's going to be...
And there's literally a giant wave of dudes that are going to be like...
I mean, it's entirely up to you. Bearing in mind, these guys are dudes with swords. They're not Doom Reavers.
Yeah.
They're dudes with swords and gang, aren't they?
Yeah. But...
Yeah, leave him there.
Alright.
Okay.
Fair enough. So that means it is now Balasar's turn, and you want Balasar to fall back. So if Balasar is going to fall back to in front of you.
Okay.
All right.
That was a general fallback order? So
I'm guessing, yeah. So now it's the thug's turn, and so 3 of them are just going to attack Balasar, not Balasar, the Warjack without charge rolls, because from where they're standing they physically can't get charges. So it's just going to be 3 unboosted sword attacks. So nothing. Nothing. And nothing. Actually, one of them did 1 damage. I forgot about gang. 1 damage to the 3 on Hodgepodge. Let's have a look how Hodgepodge is doing for the people at home. So he's pretty messed up. Yeah, he's nearly half dead, by the way, guys. Poor Hodgepodge. So this guy is going to charge this knocked down Trollkin. So he auto hits, and he coup de grace the guy. So that Trollkin goes down. This one is going to attack back at the Trollkin that hurt him. So he hits, but he does no damage. And then we are going to go with this one charges Hodgepodge. This one charges Hodgepodge. This one charges Hodgepodge. This one charges Hodgepodge. So 4 charges on Hodgepodge. You are?
I said goodbye, Hodgepodge. We hardly knew ye.
So that's nothing. And that's 2 damage to the 6. So that's a 21, so that's 2 damage to the 2. And that's 2 damage to the 4. Remember that gang means that he does hit. Okay. Did you manage to get all that, David? Okay, all done. Brilliant. So this guy that you've not seen say much before is going to shoot. He's going to shoot Adele, and he aimed, so he hits.
Oh dear.
And he does 6 damage to poor old Adele. I'm just checking Adele's abilities.
Also, other thing.
He
Hey,
does
I'm
have.
Really sorry, I need to be right back.
You
Remote
just got.
side in the soul armor.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Just to check, I take it you want to use a feat point to reduce.
I'm going to use a soul.
Oh
token
no,
to
no, no!
reduce.
Ignore me. It misses. You've got +2 defense from Ghost Shroud.
That's right.
I was just double checking. He physically can't get pushed back any further than the edge of the map, so. But he misses.
Okay. Right. Well, I will be right back. When my turn comes up, Adele is going to kill the guy, or attempt to kill the guy that coup de grace
Really?
the troll. Yep.
Are you trying to get him killed?
No, but he's Adele, so.
Okay.
BRB.
Use magic to do it. I would assume he's gonna use magic to do it, so he could like walk away and.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Right, that's all of them done. So it's now actually Adele's turn. And apparently it's gone up to turn order 38 for some reason. I don't fucking know why.
Roll20.
Yep. So, Constantine, what's Adele doing?
Adele's a spellcaster first and foremost, isn't he?
Yes, very much so.
He's not going to go. He's not going to wade into combat. Isn't the guy who killed the trollkin immediately in front of him?
Well, he's like 6 feet away.
It's like there, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right. So, what's the range on bleed?
Like 10 inches or something like that. It's
Right.
pretty big.
Fall back as far as you can and keep him in range.
Okay. I mean, if he spends an extra fatigue, he can increase the range by 5.
How far can he? What's his movement?
His movement is 7.
Right. So
So bleed is range 8, so he can increase it to range 13 if he spends 1 fatigue.
Right. Don't bother with that because I think that's excessive.
So you just want to move back to like here.
Yeah. So still in range.
Yeah, easy in range. You can go back a
Right.
little bit more.
And then knowing how Adele usually goes about these kind of things, he casts bleed, boost to hit and boost damage.
Okay, I'll just do that then. So he's spending 1 to upkeep his spell, and then he's spending 4 to cast a boosted bleed. It sucks all the life force out of that guy. He is a withered husk on the ground.
So he's dead.
Yep.
And then, what's his fatigue looking at now? Is he on 5?
He's on 5, so he needs to take a threshold.
Now.
Yep. So it's meet or exceed, so he's fine. Oh no. Yeah,
he's not.
He's not fine. So he would spend. He would typically spend a soul because he's going to get one back if he does another bleed.
Spend a soul.
Oh no, actually a quick action because he gets them back as well. So he'd spend a feat point.
Yeah, spend a feat point. Reroll.
So he's now fine, and then he'd cast it again.
Then he'll cast it again on the guy next to him, I guess. Then the guy next to the one he just targeted.
Yep. Which
and double boost it as well.
Yeah, I did. That's enough to kill that guy. So he gets the feat point back.
He'll heal some from eating those guys.
He hasn't taken any damage.
So,
and then he gets soul.
Right.
And he has to roll fatigue again.
Yep.
Right.
Which he failed. He is now on threshold on fatigue 9.
So roll it again. Just re-roll it. That's what Adele would do.
So spend a feat point to re-roll it.
Yeah.
He's now fine. you play Adele well. You play Adele well.
That is exactly how Adele would have done that turn.
Okay, Veskin. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks again for subscribing, buddy. Hope you enjoyed. See you later. Yeah, no, that is definitely what Adele would do. So then we are on to the regular trolls. So this one over here is going to try and wallop the guard that just snuck up on him. He didn't know he was going to get ambushed to the side. He hits, and he does some damage.
Does some damage to him.
Yeah, well, it's a guard. Oh no, that guy was nearly dead apparently from the grenade. Oh no, he took a bit of damage from the grenade. No, he's still alive though. So that would have done... Yeah, so he's on 9. Yeah, that guy's still alive. This troll is engaged with 3 dudes. He's going to hit the guy he originally hit last time. And finish him off. Okay. The other trolls... this one is going to move to here. And do a scattergun shot at those 2 guys across the the water. He hits one and he hits the other. He kills one and does damage to another.
Cool.
Okay. The pistol guy is going to see if he's got range from there. Yeah, he's fine. He's just going to shoot at that guy. The wounded one. He hits and he takes him out.
Cool.
They're doing their job. This one is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And he's only got range to one guy. He's still going to shoot. He hits, and I don't know how much damage that guy's taken. Oh, he kills him. Okay, cool.
He'd taken a lot of damage from the grenade.
Yeah, he had, yeah. And knowing that, this guy knows that he's not going to be in range. Because if the scattergun can't reach, the pistol can't neither. So then we go to the dreaded crossbow guys. So this guy is going to walk up and he is going to shoot at the scattergunner that just killed his mate. He hits and he does some damage. I do like that they give you handy little places to write damage in on tokens.
Yeah.
Really does make it easy. So this guy is going to wander up to here He's going to shoot at Constantine. He reasons that's the guy shouting at the warjack. So he rolled a 13.
Constantine's death 15, I believe.
Yep, so that misses
Yeah,
him.
15.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy's also going to shoot at Constantine. So that's still a miss then, because I guess they need. If you're 15, they need 9s. This guy is going to shoot at Balasar. He misses.
Definitely.
Yep. This guy is going to walk up here, shoot Balasar. So that's a 14. That probably hits a Balasar. What's a Balasar defense? 11. Okay, Balasar. So Balasar will be. Nobody has been hurt near him recently, and he's only base to base with somebody without defensive lines, so he will be armor.
18?
No, 18 is from the shield. 19 for being base to base with one of you guys. So
Right.
it'll be drop 9 from a regular crossbow. No damage. Oh, and he's not angry anymore. This guy is going to walk up and he's going to shoot Balasar as well. Balasar's quite imposing. That actually hits and does no damage. This guy wandered up to try and shoot at Balasar and then didn't realise that he's just put himself in the melee range of the warjack. So he finds himself unable to aim his crossbow to take a shot because he's having to duck the narrative swings of this warjack as it's moving about, if you get my drift.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they're not going to know stuff like that. This one does hit Balasar, however, and does no damage. And then these ones have nowhere to actually fit, so they're just going to stand back here and wait.
Oh man, too bad there's not like a sweep that the warjack can do.
Yeah. It's Justin's turn, people. It's Justin's turn.
Oh boy.
Hot dog.
I believe.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
I'll go ahead and switch to the repeating rifle.
Yep. Okay.
Take some shots.
Oh, sorry, before you do, I forgot to put the new guys in, because I do that at the beginning of the turn.
Well, kind of makes me just want to throw a grenade over there again. It was pretty effective last.
Yep, it was pretty effective. Just 1 second, I'll let you know.
There's a lot of guys.
Okay, you're good to go. What do you mean there's a lot of guys? That's hardly anyone.
That's so many guys. That's like, I don't know where Crow finds all these cutthroats. Yeah.
Oh, Crow. That's
Why not? Let's throw another grenade. Why not?
One of them showing, I'm Spartacus.
Nope. Screw that guy. That was on this dude.
That one guy in particular, he does not make it into the sequel.
Then 4?
3, mate.
Oh, well, I did 4. So
Yeah,
there.
so that
Didn't go
guy
the last
takes 5. That guy takes... Oh wait, so you would have rolled a 12 actually, so it's a
It would actually be
18
a 12,
total, so he would
9.
take 6. And then this guy would take a 9, which would be, so it's DOS minus 6, so that would be 3 damage. And then the last one takes an 8, which becomes a 9, so it's 3 damage as well.
Solid.
Okay, cool. So that's Justin done. Constantine's
Then pull out
turn. Yeah, you got the repeating rifle, yeah. Constantine's turn.
Okay.
And I shout, "We should probably pull back, boss."
Yeah.
Justin's got a better viewpoint of
So
the chaos beyond the warjack.
Yup.
we'll
Like,
again, same thing. We'll give Hodge his bonus to hit.
Yeah.
just have him start trampling.
And then gonna fall back to here.
Yep.
And check the range. Yeah, and then we'll do another double fist.
Yep.
So before I do that, I'm going to have to reload the Mechanica hand cannon.
Yep.
Okay. So, first shot. Head cannon on this guy. Doesn't kill him.
Which one? On the guard.
Yeah.
So it does 8 damage. Okay.
And then the Mechanica hand cannon. Same target.
Yep.
So that'll kill him.
Yep.
Which gets the feat point back.
Yep.
So I'm still at 3. But both of my guns are currently unloaded.
Yep.
So I will spend the feat point I've just got back to reload head cannon.
Sounds good to me.
Now Hodge.
Oh, poor Hodge.
They're all just dudes. Right, yeah. So there's a guard here.
Yep. Go for him.
He's going to have a bad day. Well, maybe.
Oh, he shouldn't have been on the side of the insurgency. So that'll miss.
Oh yeah, no, he that'd have been boosted anyway, wasn't it?
It should have been. So even with a 1, that's enough because of the intellectual bonus.
So that's 10.
Yeah. So he just dies.
Okay.
Hodge
That's it from Hodge.
Cuts his hip in half.
Possibly forever.
Yeah, sorry, Hodgepodge.
I mean, I suggested pulling him back, but once there were 100 dudes on him, I was like, well,
shit. So Balasar is going to stand in front of Adele, even though Adele gets a turn soon. He's not got his turn before the thugs, so I kind of have to keep Adele alive. It's another thug's turn. So, yeah. Okay, so this one here is going to charge Hodgepodge. Good night, sweet prince. So
I hope we have a Warjack falling template for him to fall on top of them when he dies.
Sadly, no. I wish.
Lame.
So that's a 22, so 2 damage to the 4. And then... Okay, So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 unboosted.
Missed.
2,
That's nothing.
3,
Missed.
4,
Missed.
5,
No damage.
6,
No damage.
7.
1 damage.
Might have done too many.
There's 1 to the 1. Hodge lives.
Oh no.
Christmas miracle.
What did I miss?
So one did 1 damage, one did another 1 damage. Remember
Where's
that?
the other one with 1 damage? What location?
So one did 1 to the 1, and then one did 1 to the 1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's fine.
Because remember, actually, no, that's more than 1 damage. That's 2 damage. Because of gang, it takes it to a 21, which is 3 above armor, so we half it down to 2. So
Yeah.
2 to the 1, and then 2 to the 1.
Okay,
Right,
yeah, he's lost his left arm.
Yep. Which
and his cortex, and he's lost his arc node if he had one.
So which arms did we put his weapons on? Halberd's in the left, so he's lost his halberd.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not great. This thug runs up. This thug runs up. This thug runs up. This thug runs up. This thug charges Hodgepodge here. Okay. So he hits and does 2 damage to the 4. Okay, it's getting pretty crazy down here.
Yup.
This guy's going to swipe at the Trollkin Scout. He misses. This guy's going to swipe at the Trollkin Crew Warrior. He misses. Oh no, he's got gang, he hits. And then he does some damage. And then the guard will attack him. And that'll hit and do a bit of damage. Okay. Well, that Trollkin is holding his own a little bit. And these guys start running up in. It's getting pretty fucking crowded down here, boys. Not gonna lie to you. So this Mysterio man walks up and shoots at Balasar. I think I gave him fully statted cards, so I think I can do a targeted roll. Balasar! Balasar! It hit him with his gun so hard, but didn't do any damage because I'm wearing a shield and I'm base to base with Adele. Okay, so it is now Adele's turn.
Wonderful.
It was
So I think there's a lot
suddenly
more.
initiative 57 for some reason.
Yeah, it keeps giving him 19 initiative every round. So it is, I think, a good time to quickly take a toilet break, unless you don't need one, guys.
I'd like one.
Yeah, I'd like one too.
Okay.
Right. So at this point, we usually take a quick break. It can be between 2 minutes and 10 minutes. Once people are back, they tend to talk pretty quickly. So it's unlikely that there will be nobody here to entertain you. See you guys in a minute.
So, JP, the battlefield looks a little different from when I left it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of guys. There were a lot of guys just flooded in. That's why I have suggested a tactical withdrawal.
Well, we do have the mines, which could take them all out, but I see that our hodgepodge, which we spent a lot of money on upgrading, is pretty much dead.
Yes, yes. I'm not the Jack
With its
Marshal. It's not my fault.
whatever. Yeah. Well, that sucks. We could have had mechanical weapons instead of upgrading our warjack.
Yeah. What can you do?
That's a very good question.
Okay, I'll BRB.
Okay.
Hello. How the devil are you?
Okay, I'm back.
How do you think this is going, dude?
I think we're doomed.
Yeah?
I think that we have just lost our most valuable asset.
You just lost Balasar?
No, hodgepodge.
Oh.
In terms of financial resources. In terms of living strength, then yes, absolutely Ballastar.
I mean, you guys had the opportunity to pull him back.
You know,
I'm not in
suggested it.
command.
I can't make people do things.
Yep.
I can just suggest it. Hey, perhaps we should do this.
I mean, it's what I said. I said you could give him Pronto.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not the one Jack marshalling, so it's out of my hands.
And soon nobody will be.
No, I'm not the captain of the Grey Lanterns. Yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, delicious. So, yes, it does. If this were a Saturday morning cartoon, it would be saying about things don't look good for Hodgepodge. Find out what happens to him after this commercial break.
Yep. After these commercial messages.
This week in the universe.
And our sponsor this week is...
I don't know, I haven't thought about one, sorry. I'm saving all of my brain bandwidth at the minute for running this.
Fair.
Well, I'm looking forward to Vab sailing her little boat up past the bridge, and we just jump on it and sail away to safety. It's never going to happen.
Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. It's not going to happen because you told her to guard the base.
Too bad we don't have a cell
Does
phone.
a gobber do as they're told?
Since when does a gobber do as they're told?
Exactly. Gobbers are independent creatures who are intelligent.
Oh, I just heard your little gobber.
Yeah, he agrees.
He's
He would.
Yeah. So, what are the expectations?
Well, I'm wondering if it's going to be worth exposing Adele's secret. That sounds worse every time I say it.
You already cast bleed twice.
Yeah, but I hit the guy with bleed who I just stabbed, so hopefully...
No,
Just
literally, when you weren't here, you cast bleed twice.
Oh, I see.
At guys that were like 12 feet away.
And we didn't want to kill your character by our decision.
So you backed up and cast bleed twice.
So Adele is dead.
Why is he dead?
Because the city has eyes, and the eyes are interrogated by the Inquisition.
Boy, there are so many people right now, and so much blood and viscera flying everywhere that there's a large chance that nobody who's alive.
Sorry,
or that people would trust.
Sorry, if I'd have thought of it, I would have done it. Don't like rewriting the past.
No, we're not rewriting the past. It's okay. Adele will die on the pyre.
I really, really find it interesting that you're telling me how the NPCs are going to react to you casting bleed.
I know. It's just a premonition.
It's an incorrect premonition. JP... Yeah, JP described it pretty aptly. There is so much going on.
Yeah, like this is the middle of a pitched battle. Like
yeah, no one's taking notes on what spell you just used.
They're like, they're just like, holy shit, my friend got magic to death. Perhaps I should
not do the same.
Like if you were like raising thralls in the middle of a combat, then sure.
Yes.
Well, I would, but I can't.
Specifically because he doesn't have that ability, and even if he did have that ability, that's not how it works.
Exactly.
So, David, are you back, or are you still on break? You're eating, but you're here. Okay, cool. Well, we're just going to crack on then. Adele, it's your turn.
Right, well, since Adele's cover is kind of blown, he is going to...
FYI,
he's going to go full Adele.
He already did go full Adele.
So he cast 4 bleeds?
No, he cast 2. You're starting the turn with 5 fatigue.
Oh. Let's...
Because you had 9 at the end of your turn. You upkept your spell and casted 2 fully boosted bleeds. Because that is exactly what you would do.
Yeah, no, I would have run him through with my sword cane because I'm not exposing my magic. All right, let me see.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Who can I charge? No, it's fine. I should have been clear.
The party have ordered a withdrawal, so if you're charging, do so at owner's risk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge this guy here.
Okay.
So I will roll my sword cane thingy.
Yep. FYI, safety mode is off.
Swords have a safety mode?
Sure. That's not what I meant.
And I'll just roll that 1d6.
That was at the guard, yeah?
If that's a guard, then yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to kill him. Or attempt to.
Nope, you did 1 damage. Sorry, 2 damage.
Alright, and then I'm going to cast Bleed in his face.
He does look really damaged. He looks on his last legs.
Okay. Did you say that was supposed to be boosted because it only has the 2 die?
Yeah, which is why he rolled a dice afterwards.
Oh, you rolled it after. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm blind. And by blind, I mean my lamp was in the way.
I love lamp.
Right. That's not supposed to be fully boosted. That's just meant to be a normal bleed.
That is a normal bleed.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so he dies, and you get the feat point back. Because you were missing 1 feat point.
Cool. Okay, I'm assuming I have to make a fatigue roll now.
1 second. So I'm just going to your character sheet, adding the 2 fatigue on, and then I'll roll a fatigue roll for you. Yeah, you're fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I am going to... What am I going to do? I kind of want to save my spells.
You got 1 quick action left.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a Ashen Cloud just here.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll another fatigue roll for you.
Cool. And then I'll use
which you failed.
Reroll.
Okay. You failed again.
Okay, I will use 1 last feat point to re-roll that.
You passed. So where did you want the Ashen Cloud? I'll put 1 in for you. Right. Sorry.
Just there.
Right. Okay, on that side.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not the right shape. Like that.
Yeah, that looks about good.
But I take it you want it where... So we'll just delete that one. Delete that one. So I take it you want it so if somebody's engaged with you on the right hand side, they'll be in it. So it's actually over this guy here. So if that guy wants to stab you, he gets -2 to hit. Okay.
Yes.
So it is now the troll's turn. This guy is seeing what's going on and he is bugging the fuck out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He's running to the other side of the bridge. This guy is also going to flee and take 3 free strikes. So hits and cuts him down and kills him. So he dies as he tries to run away. Okay. So the second Kriel warrior has died while trying to flee. This guy on the right with the scattergun is going to shoot at the guy with the crossbow across the water. He hits and kills him. And then this guy with the pistol on the right hand side is going to shoot at the guard right in front of Adele. He hits and he kills him. On the left hand side, the pistol guy is going to shoot at the crossbowman. Because he aimed, he hit, and he does some damage to him. And then the scattergunner guy is just going to reposition to the bridge in preparation. So we are now on the crossbows. So this crossbow guy is going to move up and he's going to shoot at the troll across the bridge from him. He hits and he does some damage. Okay. This crossbow guy over here is going to move up and he's going to shoot at the scattergunner. So he hits and he does some damage. Then we get this one's going to shoot at Adele. So aiming, he hits an 18. So that is Adele's defense. He is defense 18.
With the Ghost Shroud, yes, yep. I believe so.
So he does a POW 17 to you. So I believe you have 3 souls, which puts your armour at 15, so you take 2 damage.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the 2 damage.
2 damage to the 4. Next guy is also going to aim at you. So he rolls a 17. So that misses. He gets pushed back, but he's right next to people, so he doesn't go anywhere. This guy's also going to shoot at you. And he hits. And he does a 15, so that's no damage. This guy is going to shoot at Balasar. He hits and does nothing. Oh no, wait. That actually does something. Balasar's not engaged with anybody and he hasn't been hurt. Nobody's been hurt. So that does 2 damage.
I just got hurt.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It does no damage then. Balasar is angry.
Okay.
Balasar angry.
Super pink.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Okay. So a different looking guy shoots Adele. And he's aiming, so that's a 17 rolled, so he still misses. And he gets pushed back. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
Just anyone?
Yeah, it's already done now.
That's a 1.
He gets pushed back 1 inch. And then we go with all the other regular crossbow guys. So this guy's going to take a shot at... so I'll just move them all and then do all their shots. So it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots into Balasar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he got hit. So they're at 6. So they need 5s to hit. So he got hit 1, 2 times. And he's currently sitting at armor 20. 1, 2. No damage. He's a tanky boy. So then we go to Justin. Sorry, before we go to Justin, reinforcements arrive, because of course they do.
Man.
Our reinforcements, right? From the Crail?
No.
They're busy with other attackers. I'm sure.
Enemy reinforcements.
They've been happening every turn. I don't know why you're surprised at this point.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just wishing that I'd taken the nuke spell instead of the marked for death.
Okay, it's Justin's turn.
Feeding rifles at the ready, so
3 shots.
that was on this guy. Like, damn it, every time.
Sorry, which guy?
On
Right,
him.
okay. So you hit and you did 8 damage. Yep, so that guy goes down.
Yep. Next one, this guy.
Sorry, I missed which guy you were shooting at. Okay,
Next one down the line.
he goes down as well.
I think that's all my shots.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Do you not have the dual shot ability?
I don't think I do yet, no.
Oh, okay. I think it's a rifleman one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I took... Let me make sure. No, because I took a fast draw, because I was thinking about having that.
Going last thing.
I think I can get it from Warrior? I can't remember.
Constantine, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm just checking. I kind of need to do it, so I'm going to walk up.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can walk up to there.
Yep.
And be in range.
Are you trying to give it a drive?
Yeah.
I only have one.
Its cortex is out.
So if you've got any spare...
When I gain some, we'll see. Yeah, so I'm going to use the quick action to give boosted attack.
You can't, mate. Its cortex is up.
Is that a cortex thing?
Yeah. Basically,
right.
to receive. Yeah. Sorry, dude. To receive Jack Marshalls, it needs a cortex.
Right. I'm going to stand there. I'll spend first quick action to reload the second gun that wasn't reloaded last time.
Mm-hmm.
Not for any particular reason, because I'm only going to shoot this one guy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that pretty much killed him.
I haven't moved, so I'll be aim.
Yeah, that's fine. That guy... Oh, sorry. Is that the one closest to you, this guy?
This one? Yeah.
He's dead.
That's me done.
Okay. Is the Warjack going to do a...
well, I may as well.
Yeah. I mean, he may as well do a stab and just, roll 1 dice. Just roll 1 dice and we'll add his mat to it.
Okay, so the guy immediately in front of him.
Yeah, it's fine. He misses.
Okay, cool. Done.
He might have done something, you never know. Right, Balasar. Balasar is going to... Adele's looking like he's being an idiot, so Balasar is going to move in front of Adele.
No. Balasar should retreat. Adele is going to leave next turn.
Yeah, but does Balasar know you're going to do that because the boss already called a retreat and then you charged forward?
Well, Adele was covering the flanks. Someone had to.
Alright, okay.
So
Balasar is going to
Balasar
trust you to
retreat.
retreat then.
Yes.
Because you don't want to go out in a blaze of glory against this fight.
No, Adele has better things to do
Okay.
today. Still has to write in his diary.
Yep. I mean, you're about to get charged by a bunch of dudes, but sure.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Okay, right, well, let's get a bunch of attacks into Hodgepodge until he dies. Because at this point, it's an inevitability. Oh, there you go, he goes down.
Sad. Too bad we didn't rig his boiler to explode.
So that took, what, 3? Charges are down. These guys are getting paid per person they kill, so, you know. So he misses and goes back into the wall. This guy will charge it out.
Does he get damage for being shoved back into a wall?
No, it's just a push, mate. It's not a slam.
Oh, disappointing.
I mean, your spell is already fucking good. You're like, oh, why isn't there icing on this spell?
Hey, I just want them to bleed.
I mean, they'll do that soon enough. That guy misses, so he's just going to get pushed back. And then this guy's going to run to here, this guy's going to run to here, run to here, run to here, run to here, run to here. Oh, I put 2 guys on the same square. They're getting friendly.
Just real good pals.
Well, if anybody wants to tell Colin how to read the feat point effects that you can pick from, now would be a good time. This guy just... 2 of them ran, one of them walked, so he's going to get an attack on you. So he rolled a 17 and he gets pushed into the river.
Wah, wah.
Yep. Sploosh. Well, you know, that's the direction he would have been pushed. So in the river he goes. And then we were on Adele. What are you going to do, Adele?
Well, that's an excellent question. So, is it possible to run past these guys without getting attacks of opportunity or whatever they're called?
There's a very nice fellow.
Because I can take parry, I think. Can't I? At the feet.
Well, I think there's a feat point thing you can do.
I mean, you both just said the same thing.
Oh yeah, feat, because they're Sorry, my brain is D&D most of the time because I play too much of it.
Too much or no?
Depends. Depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Yes, you can spend a feat point to gain parry, which will allow you to not take 3 strikes. And because you are speed 7, you will be able to run 14 squares.
Alright, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Yeah, I think I can make it. So, can I run part way and use a run and gun and finish running, or do I have to use my attack first?
You have to do your movement in one go normally, don't you?
Okay, it's been a while.
Mm.
All right, I'm just gonna
Do one.
spend it on parry and vamoose, all the way over here.
Yeah. Fair enough. So then we are on trolls.
And I'm just gonna upkeep my Ghost Shroud and not the Ashen Cloud.
Okay. So this guy feels a bit cocky. Moves in front of this mine and shoots down this line, which will get all of these guys. So rolls to hit, 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 hit. Wait, how many did he get? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He only misses one of them. And then damage rolls is dead, alive, alive. So I'm just going to do their damage roll. So he takes 4 damage. He takes 3 damage. And then it's 4 rolls on regular grunts. Dead, dead. Alive on 2, alive. Well, takes 6 damage, takes 5 damage. And then that guy dies. And then that guy dies. And the first guy he shot also dies. So he killed 3 guys, wounded 4 guys.
Nice.
This one is just going to shoot at the crossbow guy in front of him. And that guy had previously been injured, so he dies. This guy is going to laugh and shoot at the guy in the water. He misses. He has concealment.
Bad.
Yeah. And the shotgunner guy is going to shoot at the gaggle over here and potentially get all 4. So we'll do front to back. Hit, 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 hit. And then 6 damage, 5 damage, 9 damage, 7 damage. So 6 damage, 5 damage, 9 damage is enough to kill that guy, and 7 damage. Okay, and then it is over to the crossbow guys, and this is where it gets bad. Because there's a lot of them now. This guy's going to move up, this guy's going to move up, that guy's going to aim. So this pod on the left are going to start firing into the shotgun guy. Hit, hit, hit. Damage is 5 damage, damage, 9 damage. So he takes a couple of tough rolls if he passes them. He dies. So the scattergunner on the right hand side dies in a flurry of crossbow bolts to his chest. Boromir style. These 2 on this side shooting at the pistol guy across the bridge from them. We get 2 hits. And that guy takes a tough roll as well. And he is tough. Couple of crossbow bolts sticking out of his arm and his shoulder, but he's alive but down on the ground. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so 13 crossbow guys. So if I put 6 on Balasar, 7 on Balasar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5 of them hit him. He will be armor 20 because somebody did get hurt in his command range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he takes 1 damage to the 5. Balasar takes his first damage of the combat.
That's funny.
He's been a tanky boy. And then 6 into the scattergunner. No, sorry, 5 into the scattergunner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 of them hit. Balasar's going to take 1 of them. And it does no damage. So 2 damage rolls on the scattergunner. So that's 3 damage and then 5 damage. So that's 8 damage. He lives! That guy was the only one of those trolls at the front that, with guns that hadn't been hurt yet. So then it is Jostin's turn. Jostin, what can you do?
Oh boy.
What can you do to remedy this chaos?
Just start blasting, I guess.
Yeah.
I have one job.
Kill 2 guys a turn?
Yep. Basically. Trying to decide who. Okay. We'll fire at. That's at this guy.
Which guy? Sorry? Okay, he dies.
Then the one who was directly behind him.
Okay. So he takes 5 damage. Okay. He's nearly dead. Constantine, it's your turn, sir.
Hold on, chat.
Yep, no worries.
Okay. Wow. Jess, I'm going to do some shooting then. We'll spend the feat point. Take both shots.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shoot the 2 guys in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you say 2 guys in the middle, you mean regular grunts, yeah? So, yeah. So the first one dies from your first shot. And then this guy takes 3 damage. Okay, cool. And then I take it you reload one of your guns.
I'm going to spend a feat point to re-roll this damage on the second one.
Okay, cool. I mean, just do the attack roll again if you want, but... Yep, so he now dies. Okay, cool.
And then I'll reload the head cannon.
Yep, cool. Sounds good. Balasar. So Balasar's going to stay where he is because he has to protect Adele and Constantine. And that's a lot of guys that would charge you if he moved. So
can he throw an axe or something? Does he have any range?
He'd have to put away his melee-based axe, pull one out, and it would cost him both quick actions to do that, and he wouldn't be able to do anything.
Ah.
He doesn't have any of the... He does have throwing axes, but he's not got extra skills to give him 3 quick actions to do anything. So, no, really. I think he's better off just not letting you guys get killed. So now it's the thug's turn, unfortunately. So this guy's going to charge Balasar. And do we have sad Boromir music?
I mean, he might live.
Yeah, I mean, he's angry and Adela's base to base with him, so...
So Balasar will be 18 with a shield, 20 with angry, and plus 1. So it'll be 21, so that's 1 damage. 1 damage to the 3. One to the 3. And then the next guy charges in. And the next guy. And the next guy. And the next guy. And the next guy. So all of those are going to go on Balasar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges. Okay. It's just easier to just move them all at once.
Yep.
So it's 1. I'll do the damage after. 2. 3. 4. 5. I can't see what the carnage is until I click off, and so which one? Right. So he's armor 21, so that's going to be 2 damage from that guy, 1 damage from that guy. So 2 damage to the 1, 1 damage to the 6. 2 damage to the 1, 1 damage to the 6. Okay, cool. And then the rest of them are going to charge the scatter guy.
And that'll set off whichever one that they just stepped on.
Yeah, it will actually. So, wait, sorry, I'll just move these guys back. That's the guy that stepped on it, so it will go kaboom, and he will get a power 12, which will take him out. He'd already taken damage. And then the guy next to him takes a power... Justin, you laid these. You might as well roll the damage.
Sure.
So give me 1, 2, 3 blast damage rolls, please. So this guy takes 3 damage. The thug next to him takes 1 damage. Alright, that should have been no damage, because it's PAL 6. And then the Trollkin guy, so he's armor 13, so he would take drop 6, 7, so no damage. Okay. So you killed one guy. So the guard hits the Trollkin, and oh, okay, that's a tough roll. He dies. Rest in peace. Rest in pepperonis. That mine will explode. So do a power 12 on that guy. So he goes into the water. And is dead. And then give me one power 6 blast damage roll. So that will do 2 damage. Cool. And that mine is gone. Then we'll get run, 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 run. Lots of running. Okay. So now it is Adele's turn.
Okay, I am going to cast Bleed on this chap here. I need to take down my...
1 second,
upkeep.
I'm just... yeah. Are you dropping your upkeep as well?
No, I'm keeping my upkeep.
Okay, so you'll start at 2 then, because
Okay.
you take off the 4... Yeah, you take off the 4 from...
I was only holding 1 spell.
Yeah, but because you started your turn at 5 fatigue, so you take off 4 and you've got 1 left, and then you spend 1 to keep your spell up.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Bleed on on this chap here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit him with Bleed.
Yep. He dies.
Wonderful. Let me just roll my 1d3. And okay, so I get 1 health back.
Oh, so that's for you healing, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna cast Bleed again on this chap here.
You would have got a feat point back for that, by the way, so I've just given you one.
Okay, thank you.
That's all right. Balasar shouts, "Clear me out so I don't get hit in the back."
Okay. Then I guess I'll be hitting this one instead.
So that guy dies.
All right.
I tell you what, that Signs Importance effect is real good.
Yeah. Well, it's why I got away with being only Rat 5 for until this session.
By the way, you need to make a fatigue roll.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Right,
okay, so I'm going to re-roll that with a feat.
Yep, so you'll be staying on 2 feat points then.
Okay.
You also need to roll for healing.
No, I should be fully healed because even if I just heal 1 point, I only had 2 points of damage and I got 1 back from the last turn, so...
Oh, you hadn't actually applied it yet. Right, got you.
Okay, yeah. And then I'm going to drop an Ashen Cloud. And I'm not sure where the best place to put it would be, but probably somewhere in front of Balasar, so...
Yep. That's right, I'll just move... I'll move this one.
But I also want to give Constantine a clear line of sight.
Don't worry too much. Where's the ability to move the bloody thing? I never know where...
Yeah, I should switch it out with another spell.
I never know how to move these templates though, Joel. You know?
Did we decide that it was easier just to draw a new one and delete the old one?
Yeah, fine. I'll just copy it. And then, where did you want it? Just straight in front of him?
Yeah, so it's just not blocking Constantine's line of sight.
So-
but basically, so the crossbowers don't hit him and they can't charge him.
Right, so I'm going to put it on the ones that Balasar's engaged with. So if Balasar runs away, he's not going to get as easily hit anyway. But
Wonderful.
Constantine and everyone else can still shoot. Cool. So you need another fatigue check. Because you cast another spell.
And I'm going to re-roll that.
Yep.
Right, and I'm going to try re-rolling that one, unless I can use a feat point to automatically pass it.
You can't.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, that's me out of feats, and I'm not going to use any.
Right,
souls.
so your turn now ends without you being able to move, though.
Yeah, I'm going to have to.
Which means Balasar has to tank here for another round.
Well, I
can
did
you
just
not
try to save him.
Can you not spend a soul to reroll?
Yeah, I'm just going to run out of things. I mean, I suppose I could
Well,
use a soul to try to reroll.
My imagination on this is that if we manage to leave here, we leave.
Alright. I will roll one soul to see if I can...
Yep.
In fact, I'm just going to use a second soul to try and re-roll it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So now you can move...
So that was only five equivalent worth of feat points.
Yeah. I've seen you pass like 9s and 10s before, easier than that.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can still do your movement of 7.
Alright, but if I leave Balazar, no one's...
You'll be fine.
No one's guarding him.
He doesn't need guarding.
Yeah, he needs his base-to-base bonus.
No, he doesn't. He really, really doesn't.
Alright, fine. Are we having a general retreat, Constantine, or not? Hello?
I don't know if he's there, but I believe that the plan was for you guys to run away.
Alright, fine. Then I will...
What, did you think you were going to win this?
Yes. Absolutely. We're the heroes. Heroes. I'm feeling murderous urges again.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna... Let me see. Does the cart count as cover?
You'd have to spend a quick action to take cover.
Right, okay. Well, I have 3 quick actions and I used all 3 of them. Never mind. Okay, but I'm going to move behind the cart then. I think that's the smartest thing to do.
Yep.
Not that I can actually...
I mean, you're literally defense 18, so I wouldn't even worry about it. They need double 6s to hit you.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to move behind the cart. Would you mind moving me? Sorry, I can't move my token.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Stop.
Yeah, you are the highest defense member of the party.
Which is why I was trying to defend our tank.
You don't need to. He's running away. So the Trollkin are going to run away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's off the board. So he's safe. He's safe. He's safe. Okay, that's them done. Now it's the crossbow's turn. So how many crossbow guys are there left?
Too many.
Yep, I know, right? I zoomed it too far.
23, 24?
Yeah,
Like close?
it's Boromir time.
Maybe.
It's Boromir time, my friends.
You know, if he dies because Adele isn't there, I'm going to be really sad.
Well, he's not going to get his angry bonus anymore because nobody's been hurt in a while.
Except for him.
And it doesn't count
Does he
when...
get a...
No, he does not.
That's
My
lame.
feelings got hurt.
Yeah, everyone's feelings got hurt.
Shooting at me up here on the roof.
Well, 3 of them are going to shoot at you.
Hell yeah.
So that's 1, 2, 3. So with elevation, what's your defense?
Let's see. I'm defense 12 base.
So you'll be a 16 because you're prone.
Yeah.
Because you are prone.
I also have the camouflage talent, which gives me +2 when benefiting from concealment or cover.
Right, so you'll be 18. So this guy aimed, they all aimed, so he'll be up to, that's a 16, so that's a miss. So all of them missed. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 into Balasar.
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So anything above a 5 hits. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12 hits. And so he will be a mere armor 18. He might actually die.
So
Yeah.
Ashen Cloud does nothing to obscure him, I guess?
Right. So apologies.
Yeah, 4 of them.
4 of them can't hit, so we'll make it 7 hits. I'm just making this as easy and as quick as possible. 7 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He takes 2 damage. To the 1 and the 2. 1 each.
You can't kill him. He is Balazar.
He is fucking tanky. So he takes 1 damage to the 1 and 1 damage to the 2. Okay. He's
Honestly,
taken...
for my character, this is how I'd want him to go out.
Yeah, I know. Well, do you see how many regular dudesmen are stood in front of him?
God, so many.
Yep.
I am really annoyed with myself for not taking the nuke spell.
Jostin, time to pack up your gun, mate.
Yep. I pick up the express gun.
And run across the rooftops.
Yeah. That's across the rooftops. Do you want me to make a jump check to go between those two?
I think.
Or is it long enough?
It's appropriate.
Okay.
It's more than 6 feet, and I want to see you break some shingles. Yeah, that's fine. That's a good jump. So you're over across onto the other roof, and you did break some shingles.
Good.
Constantine's turn. Yep, so he's off. He's got enough movement to get away. And then Balasar. He doesn't have enough movement to get fully off, but he has enough movement to not be charged. So I'm just gonna say that he spends a feat point and gets away. If that's okay. If that's okay with everybody else, he spends a feat point to disengage.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll make it back.
And he spends a feat point to revitalise. So he's fully healthy now. But he's only got 1 feat point left. But he is also away. And Adele, technically the thugs go before you, but I'm going to say that they're confused by a trollkin running out into a fog. So we're just going to say that this is...
Killed a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, I will find out for you guys later how many. Anyone looking on stream, you can see how many people have red crosses, but don't be fooled by the crosses that you see, because some of these people are standing on dead bodies.
Yeah.
All right, so
On top of other bodies.
yeah. So which defense would you like to move to now? You have the choices of. Do you want to see them again?
Sure.
Well, I was actually going to ask Justin if he could use a scattergun because I could grab one and then shoot my grapple gun off onto the roof and chase after
You
him.
do not have time to grab a scrap to try and find a scattergun.
It's right there.
It might have fell in the river. It might have fell in the river.
Might have done.
Okay, if you want to spend a turn potentially dying to find it.
I wouldn't worry about it. As nice and useful as it would be.
Yeah, I absolutely want to spend a turn doing that.
Okay,
but
in which
shouldn't.
If you're going to, then all those thugs get to go before you.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'll leave the gun for this time.
Mm-hmm.
Although I would like the mines.
Unless you're really sick of playing Adele for whatever reason today.
No.
Right.
I'm just thinking of the future.
Yeah, no, it would be useful. I am also considering picking one up at some point.
So there's this defense. Is David still there, by the way?
David, are you there? Did we lose you?
Or are you just having to be quiet?
If you're...
He's having to be quiet. So there's this defense. There's this defense. And there's this defense. You pick which one you want to.
I don't know which one the most logically flows from where we were at.
It doesn't really matter.
That's how my works.
It doesn't really
I like
matter.
the one which looks like a farmyard / smithy. That was 2 of 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What do you guys think?
I'm fine with whatever. My plan is mostly the same no matter where I go.
Live,
die, repeat.
Get on top of a building and shoot men.
So you arrive from this side over here. Right, so you're coming down here.
I guess assumedly I'd be on top of like...
No, you've dropped down from buildings by now.
Okay. I was gonna give you so many jump checks.
I know, and I know you're trying to be nice and giving me jump checks, but I don't need you to be nice and give me jump checks.
Are you saying you want people to actually be able to get to me?
I mean, that's up to you, man. Oh, I should probably populate other things.
Okay. Oh, damn it. Where is that arm bit?
Trouble is, I couldn't populate these before you got here because I didn't know which you'd go to.
Yeah.
And I've got them all set up to react differently depending on which ones you go to first. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
like I said, if you'd have gone to the bridge later on, it would have been chaos.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really feeling the lack of Merton. You know, he's so good at cutting people up with his 3 attacks, and suddenly he's just not there. I
Yeah.
feel like our arty kill count has just plummeted.
Well,
Yeah.
let him know.
Yeah. I'll have Adele write to him.
And send the letter up.
I mean, you don't know where to send it, but damn it, you'll write that letter.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll annoy Jade until she gives me his location.
Okay, so this area is pretty much done. You guys are not in combat yet. You're in narrative time. So feel free to walk up to the other defenders and speak to them should you wish.
So, does my focus reset?
What do you mean focus?
Fatigue.
Yes. Go down to 1 if you're upkeeping the spell on you, which I assume you are.
I am.
Yeah.
So, we should probably let someone know that we had to retreat and we've let a bunch of them through.
Okay, so do that then.
It's Constantine's duty because he's the captain.
Yeah, but I don't think he's able to talk right now.
I'll troll him.
I'm assuming he's got to be quiet at the minute.
So yeah, I'll come through and.
So as you walk up to this area, you notice a bunch of Trollkin guarding the main road, and lots of human riflemen. They seem to be wearing the same sort of gang colours as the ones you saw at the other High Captains when you went and recruited help from that High Captain. High Captain, which one was it you went to? Just looking it up now. Kilgrave, yes, Kilgrave. Yeah. So these are wearing the colours of one of High Captain Kilbride's gangs. So the help that he promised has been sent.
Sweet. So I'll come up through this alley.
Yep.
We got hostiles coming from the bridge. We couldn't hold all of them off.
As expected, brother.
Was that?
As expected. We didn't expect you to be able to hold this area.
Well, there's a hell of a lot of them. We gave as good as we got, though.
Well, your fight is appreciated, and at this point you notice a familiar face amongst the crowd.
Who's a familiar face?
Have a look. Who do you spot?
Is it Birchwell Bones?
Ha! Hello there. It's me, Birchwell Bones.
Birchwell, you crazy son of a bitch! I walk up and give him a big old hug.
Haha! I heard there'd be a fight going on, and I couldn't resist.
Well, we're glad to have you. It's time to put more of these bastards into the ground.
They've been making probing attacks, but I don't think they're sending anything near their full force here.
Well, I think most of them might have been down at the bridge.
Well, I think that they'll be attacking somewhere else, perhaps.
Well, let me see with the captain and see if he wants us to move elsewhere, but then yeah, I'll go over to the captain and be like, hey, they think Birchwell seems to think this isn't going to be the hot spot. At least not yet. Don't know if we should move on to another section or dig in here.
Meanwhile, Adele is going to look around to see if there are any dead bodies, and see if he can take a pistol or two.
So a couple of the troll can just hand you a pistol.
Sweet.
Well, that's kind of them.
Well,
Adele thanks them.
You're helping defend their home.
In his usual Adele style, and informs them that he thinks that the Grey Lanterns killed maybe about 15 hostiles or so, and we'd lost maybe 2 of ours. 3. Possibly 4.
You killed way more than 15, for fuck's sakes. You killed so many more than 15.
The 15 he attributes to Balasar alone.
Balasar didn't kill 15. Balasar killed like 1.
And then comments that it wasn't as many as the 100 wolves on the edge of the forest.
Oh, those propaganda wolves were legit.
Yep. Propaganda wolves.
Yeah.
Stand there.
Propaganda wolves. Right. So, how do you want to do this, guys?
Let's go to the hotspot and kill some more guys.
Okay. Did Constantine say anything?
No.
I likely won't be back for another hour. Please carry on without me. Then it will just be the end of the session. Because we're at 20 past 11, mate. So probably what's best, because if you're gone from now, you'll basically miss the rest of the session. If we just cut it 40 minutes early, I think is the best way to do that. Because this way you can start the next section afresh and not have to worry about it. But yep. So we'd just like to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, click follow. If you didn't enjoy, don't click follow. If you have a Twitch Prime that you're not using, chuck it my way. It's money out of Bezos's pocket. All the money from the stream goes back into upgrading equipment, so it's not like I need it for tea, or I'm very boring. I don't actually do anything exciting like drugs. Other than that, we'll catch you later. Raiding into Riker because I'm an absolute chad, but it's only going to be 2 viewers apparently, so he probably won't even get the notification, which is sad. But oh well.
You'll just tell him personally.
Yep.
I know you needed the help.
Yeah. Oh no, it does come up with a rating. Anyway, I'm just going to end the stream now.